peace. I have a perspective. Do you ever notice people in a relationship that are unhappy, yet they stay together, even though they're unhappy? And you sense and you hear because there's bitterness towards them because perhaps one person is talking all the time about negative things about this other person did, and then this other person's unhappy and might feel like a failure, and then it's like an unleveled tit for tat thing, yet nobody walks away from the relationship because it's like someone wants to be the victim. You know, like, yes, it's a victim mindset, we shouldn't, but do you ever realize that sometimes the people that they associate with, family, anybody, friends, get stuck in some sort of like entrapment of their energies and stuff because they want you to pick sides, and then when you're around them, they're acting like everything's normal and you're supposed to be like, okay, and then they're bashing them. When do you understand that your boundaries in self-love, after you've analyzed yourself, after you kind of did a therapy round, took a look at your behavior, try to change it, and when two people don't try to change their behavior, when do you walk away? When do you realize boundaries and self-love? When do you stop saying, I was the one that loved them, I was the one that did all this, but what about loving yourself and walking away? Like, what point are you trying to prove by saying you are the one that loved them? You're the one that did all this. Because wouldn't that be a victim mindset? Because in all reality, what would you do for yourself to make yourself happy? Are you going to sacrifice it because your love is so great? I mean, we can't be martyrs anywhere. So, I guess it's like a martyr victim mindset in a way. Like, I'm going to change this, or you don't want to have a failed relationship. I mean, whatever excuse you have, it's a victim mindset in a way. If you're unhappy and you worked on yourself, you can only control yourself. You can't control the other person. It takes two, but it takes one to walk away because it's like a tit for tat. I've been subject to this situation, and I had to take myself away from these people, and it's just like, whoa, I don't want to be entangled in the energy because that is like a form of vampirism, energy vampire too. Like, not in that shadow way, but like they want to bash this person and talk bad about him, and it's like constant, like it might be months or years, like there's been work, but nothing ever changes. It's like the same thing, a different situation. And then you have to have your own boundary just to stop talking to that person because they're feeding off your energy and they're trying to make you pick sides. Like, listen to my victim mindset. Like, just this is the easiest way to put it. And instead, they're just sucking your energy and then going back in for the ride. And then they're not walking away. Yeah, and everything is in due time and when it's meant to be. But do you ever observe that? Because it puts people in like a weird situation, and in a way it entangles you in their stuff, that mind fuckery stuff. Just a perspective. And yeah.